previously on Sailing Aquarius.
I don't think if we ever been so close.
Last time, after snorkeling at the fascinating Pablo Escobar plane wreck, we didn't feel very safe spending the night in that anchorage due to the strong currents. So we decided to move to another anchorage and prepare for the super shallow passage to Nassau. At first, I was quite skeptical about the idea, but countless sailors had assured us they had made the passage many times and it wasn't too shallow. Being anchored near the passage also gave us a chance to observe whether anyone else was crossing that way, just to be sure.
190 footer, just cruising right through. Probably 5 meters of water.
Oh great, its draft nearly 3 foot bigger than ours. This was really good news, as it made our passage so much easier, especially with hurricane season about to begin. As much as we love to stay in Bahamas, and we truly enjoyed our time here, particularly in Exumas, it's time for us to move on. So instead of making a big loop and monitoring 4 different sets of tides, we were happy to shorten our route and time it only to 1 tide while navigating the shallow waters.
Good morning.
Where are you off to?
We are off to Nassau. Found a way to go, so now we're going to Nassau.
Just as our friends reassured us, the trip went smooth without any issues, and we were definitely not the only ones taking this route.
And we are arriving to Nassau. This is the Paradise Island. And this is Nassau, Big Island. Pretty shallow, but doable. Lots of traffic. Lots of traffic. And that's Atlantis, and we're gonna anchor somewhere there. Look at these mansions. Wow. I didn't know that you can bring your boat here. Oh goodness, it's hot. I'm about to faint.
But you're always hot.
I think my shoes are starting to melt and stick to the asphalt.
Look, it's a Barbie beach vacation.
Well, we made it to Atlantis.
We're teleported right to Vegas.
I told Ken, so did you just sail now around the world just to end up in Vegas? So we're in Bahamas, in beautiful Atlantis, and we are considering if we should stay here for dinner or go back to Aquarius. What do you think?
I think we should. What
We
do you
should
think?
go back to Aquarius, right?
No, we should have dinner here. We go back to
Okay. Well, that's the Atlantis. And we are saying goodbye to Nassau. Atlantis right behind you.
Yeah,
It was nice in there, huh?
it was nice in Atlantis. It was just like Vegas. I thought I was teleported right into Las Vegas.
What you had for dinner?
We had sushi.
We had sushi at Nobu. It was delicious.
It was pretty good.
Would you like to come back to Nassau?
I don't think there's much here for me,
Yeah.
but it was nice.
So, when we were still in the very beginning of Bahamas, we met lots of people, and they were saying that Nassau is not as friendly as the other islands. They are more like a big city where people are busy and they don't care about the tourists. And that's what we saw pretty much. The yacht club is supposedly no longer accepts the people like us, cruisers. It was pretty challenging to figure out what to do and where to leave a dinghy, but we left in one of the marinas and we came back. She was still there. We went to Atlantis, which was really, really beautiful. But like Ken said, it felt like Vegas with all the casinos and everything. And yeah, it's definitely no longer the place where you can swim in the blue turquoise waters unless you are in one of these islands.
They're on Rose Island, I believe.
Yeah. And then we came out and we're almost out of hairy area where we can get our sails going because we have good winds. And we're going today off to Berry Islands. It's halfway to Freeport, where we're gonna get to Freeport and wait for favorable winds to go to US mainland, Charleston. How was your Bahamas experience so far?
Well, I think we got about a month in the Bahamas, and so far it was very interesting.
Yeah, so it's definitely nicer with a shallower boat because it's really, really shallow. It's gorgeous, beautiful. And the things we did, I absolutely loved the Iguana Beach. Pig beaches were, I don't know, not my thing. I guess I don't like to hang out with pigs. I love the Escobar's airplane. That was pretty cool. But I think my favorite part was a coconut bar.
Yeah, I think so.
And again, a month in Bahamas, we explored only like 5% of what it has to offer. I definitely see why people come back here so many times. Oh, the good thing here was it was end of the season. So because we have such a deep draft, we are very picky where we can anchor. And I can imagine how difficult it might be when it's a busy season, especially for someone like us with a deep draft. Why so serious?
This is serious business. Putting out sails.
Today is a day. We have 2 full days sailing downwind at the light winds, and today is a day.
Balloon are out. We're actually getting fairly close to a parent. You know, we're going 5, our parent's 6, 5. Unbelievable.
And this is the first time we're flying ballooner and poles on our new mast.
This is the only time we've ever flown it. We've fitted the poles once before, but we never flew the poles. So we are doing just about apparent wind, which is phenomenal. What do you think about that?
Good job, Captain.
Good job, Admiral.
First time in a long, long time. First time on these masts on Aquarius.
Well, good morning.
There's no way I can stop it.
But no, it was not a fish. What am I going to talk about? We are sailing. Look at that. We got 12 knots apparent. We are moving at 6 knots. We were moving at 6 knots with 6 knots apparent a little while ago.
So this is our second day sailing downwind. We woke up 4:30 this morning, pitch dark, got the anchor out, got the sails up, and we are sailing again. This time is 65 nautical miles. So usually it's like a full day sail. But now it basically says we might be there by 3 p.m., which is perfect with our tides because we heard the entrance is somewhat shallow.
So the tide's going to be going up, probably have 2 feet underneath our keel, and when we go into the harbor. But I want to get there soon so we can get the boat all docked and then go to the swimming pool and hang out and
Make new friends.
yeah, maybe we'll get to meet some people. We are really moving along. We're probably averaging 6.5, 7, and we've only got true wind of
17 right now.
17 right now. It very rarely gets up to 17.
Now back to 15.
Yeah, it's been below. It's been 13 to 15 normally.
And the wind is shifting on the side now. So now up here we're getting bigger waves. But up to this point, basically, we were getting way smaller waves. 40 nautical miles to go. Are you afraid flying using the poles?
No, not in weather like this. We're good. Well, I would like to design something where I can clamp it onto the poles, I mean the mast, to make it a little less stressful. But that's for a later date.
Like a brace on the mast?
Yeah. I think it would be easy to make. I just thought about it, but that's for the future.
So we're done fishing because we're moving too fast. Yesterday we stopped in this huge bay in Berry Islands in Bahamas. And we had probably our last swim in these turquoise waters.
They have beaches as well.
But we're gonna stay in the marina and enjoy the pool.
You never know.
Yeah, so we happy for now.
Grand Bahamas Yacht Club. Grand Bahamas Yacht Club. This is Sailing Vessel Aquarius. All right, so we're 1.6 nautical miles from the entrance.
We are on the rising tide, and it's now 0.5 meters up.
We heard that another Amel went in and actually touched bottom, so we're gonna try not to touch bottom. We're only doing like 1,400 RPMs and we're doing 5.1 knots, so the current is with us, 0.7.
Yeah, that looks shallow.
Man, this is 0.3. Holy shit. 0.2. 0.2. 0.3.
What's the depth?
We got 0.7 under us.
Okay. Well, it wasn't easy because we were told to have it ready on the starboard side.
Yeah.
So we got ready on starboard, and then we didn't know that there is a current and there are these poles. And as you can see, they are very close. And plus we have solar panels. But of course, with Captain Ken, everything is easy.
Time to go to the swimming pool. So this place is pretty nice. Here is the pool area.
Next on Sailing Aquarius. If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.
They said they came from Spain.